You know, when I grew up in the 70s. I was born in 1964. I grew up mostly in the 70s, 80s. And I love, me and my dad we love wrestling. Like watching wrestling on TV, like when it was real. Like real. It ain't real now, it's vile, I don't like it now. It's crazy. But in those days, it was real. Me and my dad would watch wrestling. And we love, you know, and I didn't like, you know, the regular one-on-one wrestling. I love tag team wrestling. That was like my favorite. And I love some of them, man, just back in the day, woo, baby. I love the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Woo, baby doll, woo. Nature Boy. Woo. Just total package right here, total package. I kind of feel like Ric Flair at times. I'm joking. And I love tag team wrestling. And we watch it, I love it. And so here's how this works. You usually got the bad guys, and then you got the good guys. And each one they pick one, and one gets in the ring, they wrestle, and then when you get tagged, you're part of it. But here's what always happened. It was so predictable, but it was so real. Because wrestling was real. Those were real chairs, it was real blood, and some tomatoes. And so we would watch, and they would get in there. Here's what would happen. Normally this would happen, is there would be one that would be wrestling, and the bad guys would always cheat. They always jump in there when the referee wasn't looking and give you a couple other punches, and then you would start complaining. The good guy, look, and the referee would come over and start talking. No, turn around! I talk to the television. Turn around! Because it's real. And so he's turning. They jump in and double team him. Then they'd hit him on the head with a real chair, and he'd go down and he'd turn around and they'd jump out. The one would be on top of just. They put him down. He's trying not to get his shoulder pinned, and the referee would go 1, 2, and his shoulder just that. And he's about to get pinned, and his partner would be. And I'm wore out, just by the way. I almost didn't get up. I almost had to finish the service on my knees. Somebody called it assisted living. And so what happened? And so he would reach out, and he stretched out. Because if you tagged your partner, he could get in the ring. You reach out, tag, and finally you scoot over just enough to tag your partner. And all of a sudden, that partner, fresh, ready, fired up, tired of it, would jump over the ropes. Whole lot higher than I just jumped. All of a sudden, he'd get in the ring. Ooh, yeah. He'd prance around the ring. Oh, yeah. Atomic elbow. Ooh, ooh. The other two. Because they knew he was fresh. He was ready for the battle. He was ready to defeat them. And that fresh tag team partner would jump up. He would pin one guy, then the other. He'd pin them both, beat them both out the ring. Then all of a sudden, the first guy who got in a bad situation and was bringing defeat on the team, all of a sudden he's beat up and he's bruised. The referee would bring him over to the ring. He's tired and he's wore out. And he would stand there by his partner, the one he tagged, the one he invited, the one he reached out to. And together, the referee would lift both of their hands, and they would both be the champions. Oh, come on, you know that's what Jesus did. We were so defeated. We were so scared. We didn't know what was going on in our life. And we reached out to Jesus, and he jumped in the ring because he never runs away from a fight. He never leaves the struggling alone. He gets involved. He lifts up on the enemy of our soul. And he brings the keys to death, hell, and the grave. He says, because of what I did for you, you now have victory. And we get to be seated in heavenly places with a Savior that is our tag team partner. Can I encourage you today? I don't care what the count's at. I don't care how bad it is. Reach out. Reach out to Jesus. Your pain and your struggle, your loss, your perfection. Reach out to Jesus.